Hi, and welcome to Sea Sparkle's Corner. Well, this is going to be my newest creation called Eggplant Parmesan. Let's start with ingredients, okay? I put 2 cups of flour in that one pan, white flour out of this, so we'll set that aside. Okay, I did that previously. You want 6 eggs, and that's all going to be cracked into here. And the Parmesan, which is the main cheese for the ingredient, I got a partial container and a full container. And you want butter cooking spray for your pan to make sure it doesn't stick. An entire container of pasta sauce and no meat in it because we're having the eggplant. Okay? A package of shredded mozzarella. A package of shredded cheese. And American sliced singles. Now, where it's kind of Florida and it's kind of warm, I like to keep my cheeses in the refrigerator until we're ready for them. Okay? Now, alright, and you need 1 package for your eggs. Let's break all the eggs in there. Okay. These are large eggs. Okay? So if you're using medium or small eggs, just add another egg or 2. But the idea is to make sure you have enough. Okay? Because this is a huge recipe. Okay? Mix in your eggs, use the wire whisk. The easiest way to do it is to go back and to break all your eggs yolk. Mix them until they're thoroughly mixed. The wire whisk is just kind of faster. And when you're doing this at first, it kind of clears off your table for some more work. Gives you a little bit more room, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect, that's kind of good enough, okay? We'll put it over there. I might decide to spray to whisk a little bit more, okay? Now take your cooking spray. And spray your container. Set that aside, that gives you some more room, okay? Now, I have, one other thing, you need vegetable oil, or pick your favorite oil, okay? I'm getting this grease heated up, okay? That's grease in a pan. I call it grease, but it kind of is. Then in my case, I use vegetable oil because I like vegetable oil, but if you want to use corn oil, olive oil, whatever, use your favorite oil, is cool. Alright, now for our beloved little eggplants. Now, I washed all the eggplants beforehand. Alright. Now, you want to cut the end off, the tip off, and cut your end off. Alright. We're going to toss these. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I know you could dig them all out and use them, but for what we're doing with the eggplant parmesan that I'm making, I'm naming it after one of my favorite cheeses, which is Parmesan. Okay. Now, that's all. Okay, I'm done with that knife. Alright, now, I'd like to make a disclaimer. Absolutely no one under the age of 18, no child is to do this. This is extremely dangerous. You can cut your hand off, you can cut your foot off, you can cut your head off. All kidding aside, this is very dangerous. This is a slicer which we're going to use to cut the eggplants. And I don't want anybody getting hurt, so please use a guard. If you can't use this, we may have to slice it down. I don't know if I can slice it with this. Okay, there's, what? I don't want you to get hurt, David.
You notice I'm not talking here because I'm concentrating like crazy right now.
We're slicing the eggplant.
The camera person can blab away because it's technically her recipe. Me, I'm just kind of making sure nobody loses any skin.
My son is an expert at cutting.
You wanna come?
Watch his short sword videos, you'll see. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I was going to say, I smell like y'all might want to just slip that off the burner for now.
We'll wait till we're ready. This is that pan.
You got a bit ambitious there on the heat. That was turned off before we even started filming.
You should use the guard.
At this point, that's not too thin to even use the slicer on. So,
hold on. Let's move the eggplants over. We're gonna have a huge stack of eggplant.
Just so y'all know, technically when you're using a slicer like this, you should really lay out a couple of paper towels underneath this. So I'm going to do that right now. Be right back in a sec. The reason why you should do this is like what just happened on that last stack. Some of the stack kind of got on the table because
the table is clean.
The table may be clean, but it just makes me feel better. I even tend to lay out paper towel when I'm cleaning my swords because it's like a disposable surface. That way, the juices from this being on the table won't get on the table as much.
Okay. The first slice I never keep.
This is the grip I'm using. Basically what these two fingers is doing is giving extra stability. While my thumb is being braced up on here is kind of like, it's a lot like a side grip.
Disclaimer, no children try this at home. Be safe, I don't want anybody getting us a bad cut. This is very dangerous.
In fact, this is too short and it's chipping away at it a bit. Because this has an add-on it can get for like up here. If you look at here, see a little bit there. This apparently was intended to have an add-on for it.
But one's never been offered for sale.
But it's apparently probably never been released since I ain't ever seen it for this type of slicer. If you feel like it's getting too close to your fingers, just stop. You can always hit it with a knife.
That's what we're going to do with the remaining pieces. We're going to slice with a knife. Because we're going to need odd-sized slices, you'll see. Okay, let's move these.
Alright, let's get this stack out of the way.
We're going to need all these slices for this recipe.
I'm not commenting on how the inside of the eggplant looks because I've never... We didn't remove the label.
On that one. We'll have to find it. We don't want to be eating paper.
Oh well. I'm just going to go ahead and keep going.
Wait a minute.
It probably broke off on the blade anyhow.
Yep. No, here it is. Welcome back. Well, we just shut it off while David was doing the slicing. Now we've got some light left. We're going to need some odd sized pieces when we're probably doing it. Now, I'm sure we're getting way too much eggplant.
If you poke in it where you're going to press your blade down, that'll make it easier to cut.
Okay. Well, we're going to hold off on doing these unless we need some more eggplants, because we've got so darn much. I think I'm going to have way too much eggplants. Maybe we can even make 2 eggplant parmesans. Okay. Now, here's the next phase. Since this is a brand new recipe, okay, the oil is hot, and I've got a flipper for it, and we're done with these. So, by the way, I don't clean that, my son does, because I've got caught in the past for it. Okay, we're going to dip in our eggplant, like this, shaking off the excess eggs, doing some flour, and then putting in the breadcrumbs. As we saw, we use seasoned breadcrumbs because I happen to like them. And then your eggplant looks like this. Alright? Where these are bigger eggplants, we need all kinds of funny sizes. So, I'm gonna have to cook all these eggplants, but I'm gonna show you how I cook the next phase, and we're gonna cut off, and I'm gonna cook them all to save you some time after we do a couple. I gotta find it.
You need another plate.
Yeah, we need another plate. You cook it on one side and turn it. You need a fork, okay? And when you fork it like this, it's soft, is when the eggplant's done. Then we're gonna stack them up on the plate. When we're all done all of these, then I'm gonna come back. Okay. See? That's a beautiful, done on that side, done on that side. Oh, that looks so good. So I'll see you when all this is done. Well, welcome back. We finished frying it all. Now we're going to start with this. You're going to take your pasta sauce. Remember, no meat because you have an eggplant. And you want to spread it across the bottom. Okay? Spread it across the bottom. Oh, look at all that pretty sauce. This is going to be so beautiful. Oh, now's the time to get the cheese out. Okay. All right. Now, you're going to start with your eggplant. Wow, hot, 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 hot. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Hot. Ow, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hot. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ooh, 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 ooh. Hot. All right. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we got the bottom layer. All right. Now, we're going to take our beloved Parmesan, which I named the recipe after, and we're going to sprinkle it all the way across the bottom. Now, open up a container of shredded mozzarella cheese. Okay? And we're going to spread it across the bottom. I mean the next layer across the top. Okay? Alright? See that? Alright, now we're going to reverse the layer of the eggplant Parmesan.
Technically that's offsetting.
It is very hot. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, now that's reversed.
Wait a minute. Okay. We're gonna set the... This is, I don't have to hold it so far. It's getting cool. Ow, 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 ow. It's very hot. It's very, very hot. Okay. Now, okay. You see how I changed the two layers? Now we're gonna take some more. Oh, you should be preheating your oven at 350 by now. We're going to spread the next layer of Parmesan on there. We did the tomato sauce, now another layer of Parmesan. Parmesan gets every layer. And now some more mozzarella. I didn't know if, with the 3 eggplants I did, if they were too much. Okay, so you put half of the package on one layer, half a package on the next layer. Okay. Now, when I did it, I didn't know if I cut too many or not, so we prepared a second pan just in case. Now, so we're going with the next layer. Ow, 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 ow. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's really, really hot. Okay. You kind of want to fill your entire pan if you can. Fill the entire layer. Oh, there's a big beautiful piece right there. Overlap your eggplant. You want to fit your eggplant into every square inch of it. Okay, there. It's really hot to the fingers. Flip. There we go. Okay, now we've got another layer of eggplant on there. You see, we're on the 3rd layer, and we're still with the hunks meat. Well, it's not hunks meat, but I call it that. It's your pasta sauce, your favorite pasta sauce. Okay, I've gone through an entire can, but luckily my son came to the rescue and got us a second container. And now spread your sauce all the way across. Don't be stingy with the sauce. Okay, now another nice thick layer of your Parmesan. Now I'm going to the cheddar cheese for the next layer. And we're gonna do the cheddar cheese on top. Oh, this looks so good. So good. Okay, half a package. Alright, now we're going to our next layer. It is really hot to the fingers. Do yourself a favor and let it cool first, but... Oops. Okay, we're getting there. Ah, it's getting cooler now. Okay, there we go. There. Alright, now we're going to the next layer. And this one my son pulled out this time was pasta sauce with mushrooms in it. And it looks like we will be going to the second pan.
We're going food shop tomorrow. But I only get 2, so I don't buy snacks for it.
Okay, there you have it. And this layer is somewhat different. You sprinkle your Parmesan cheese all the way on top. Put the remainder of your package on top. And now we want to go to the sliced cheese to kind of seal it off. Okay, for your final and top layer, you want to use American sliced cheese, and you want to cover every inch of it. And then when it's all covered with every inch, then you want to cook it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes until it's golden on top and bubbly, and then you get to eat it, and you'll see it here. See? You start going on line up your 2 edges. Now if you got larger slices of cheese, pick your favorite slice of cheese. That's the beauty of this recipe. Use all your favorites, but you must use the sprinkles of Parmesan cheese unless you grate your own Parmesan cheese, then that's cool too. But this is going to be a little bit of heaven right here on earth. Yeah, this is beautiful. See? See how we're covering it? This is what you want to cover it. But some cheeses are round. You can use that. Use any of your favorite cheese. Just don't skimp on the cheese. And it's going to be beautiful. And by now your oven should be completely preheated. So you can put it in there. I'm just ripping the cheese in half to fill in the spots on the edge. Then I'm going to slap one on the top right there. There you have it. Now we're going to put it in a preheated oven.
One step closer.
For 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And I'll see you when it's done. Hi and welcome back. Well, they've been in the oven 30 minutes and this is what they look like. Isn't that beautiful? So take a knife, and I use the cheese lines as kind of like a guide to portion it out. Naturally, if you got someone who wants to take huge portions, it's fine. Okay.
Look at that gooey cheese.
Okay. Now, you want to get a spatula. And, go down along the edge like this. Make sure nothing's sticking anywhere. But nothing is sticking. It's like really beautiful. Okay, let's just take a big chunk out. There we go, a big chunk out. And there you have it. And it's a little bit hot, so it'd be easier if you just kind of waited, but it looks so delicious. I'm gonna take a bite. It's really hot. It's too hot. It's way too hot. Let me blow on it a bit. Delicious. It's so cheesy and good. I'm just going to take another bite. But blow on it first because it comes out of the oven very hot. You see how beautiful it looks on the side? And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Eggplant Parmesan with a twist. Lots and lots of cheese. And so there you have it. Feel free to subscribe. Hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned for more and exciting videos. Thank you for watching. And as always, the fun never ends in the world of smart. Bye, everybody.